Hey guys, welcome to today's live training call for Done For You Arbitrage Success. This is Rajan Bhardwaj, and on behalf of my partner Nishkar Sharma and Tommy, I would like you all to welcome to this live training event. Okay, so I'm very excited to present this live training class to you because you guys have proven that you are serious action takers, and it is an honor as well as a pleasure to host these upcoming six live training events. Okay, so I see that we have a few people coming in. Hi, Jason says hi, Jason Burner here. Burner here, thank you. Hi, Jason, how are you? So we have a few people coming in. Bill is here, Jason is here, Pat is here, Terry is here. Great, great. Welcome, all of you guys. Great to see every one of you in here. Terry is saying morning. Hi, Terry. Good morning. Pat is saying hello from Minnesota. Minnesota. I'm sorry for my pronunciation, but yeah, hi Pat. Jason is saying I'm good. Great, 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 guys. So I believe that you all can hear me fine. Let me just turn on my screen sharing and then we can start with today's live training event. I have got a lot of things for you today. So let me just share my screen. Okay. So let me know if you guys can see my screen. All right, please let me know in the chat box if you guys can see my screen. Awesome. Yeah, Pat, this training is going to be recorded. Awesome, awesome. So guys, I like to keep these training sessions extremely interactive and engaging. So I would really appreciate if you guys would share your opinions, thoughts, ask your questions and everything, okay? Because that is how you are going to get the maximum out of the live training sessions. All right. So this is live training event number one or webinar number one, and today we are going to talk about introduction to explainer videos. Okay, so today we are going to talk about introduction to explainer videos, and this session is getting recorded, so you do not have to take any notes. Okay, so be totally here with me. All right, do not worry about taking any notes. The session is getting recorded, and even in the future sessions, if we ever feel, if you ever feel that you have to take notes, then don't, because we have got a lot of training planned for you guys, and we make sure that everything is delivered to you on time, including the replay of the live training events that we do and the additional training that we have that we will be sharing with you. Okay, so just focus on what I'm saying, ask your questions, share your ideas, and make sure that you get the most out of these. All right. And yeah, of course, you'll be able to ask the questions at the end of the training. So note them down for the end. If you guys are interested, you can ask the questions via text, which means that you simply put them in the chat box, or you can also speak and I can, share the audio access with you. So whatever way works best for you, that would be great. Okay, we have no problem. And if you hop on the, call and you speak through your mic, that's perfect with us. Okay. So what can you expect from the live webinars? So when you purchase the package, you must have had read that you are going to have six live training webinars or six live training sessions. So the six sessions are going to be about the today's session is going to be about the ins and the outs of the business. So this is going to be the 30,000 feet overview of what the entire business is about and how you can profit from this and what you need to do. In live training event number two or session number two, we will talk about marketing. In the third webinar, we will talk about sales. The fourth one would be focused on outsourcing. The fifth one, we are going to cover customer service. And in the last, we are going to talk about how to scale and business development. Okay, so we have broke down the entire structure into six easy to digest webinars, which includes the live training and, like I mentioned before, the additional training that you will be getting. So just watch this training and feel free to ask away any questions that you have. Okay. So what all do you get? So first, let's talk about the stuff that you are going to get. So everyone is on the same page here, right? So uh, the first thing that you are going to get is a done for you website setup. Okay, so we have already purchased your domain name and hosting. Okay, and we are going to do all the heavy lifting for you, including your website development. We have also started sharing the logo options with you guys. Okay, and you are going to get a professional looking custom brand website. The second thing is going to be the done for you optimized profiles. Okay, so we are going to share a professional logo, as well as you can put in a professional picture of you. Okay, plus we are going to share some banners as well as some descriptions, and all the stuff that we use, the kind of pricing that we use, the templates that we use, so you guys can simply copy and paste them and put it in the like your profiles. Third, you are getting access to our personal professional portfolio, and it says that you get full rights to our three unique videos, but instead we will be sharing six videos with you. Okay, and these videos are going to be unique for each one of you. Okay, so no two people are going to get the same video. All right. So this is our way of over delivering to you. You are going to get six videos instead of three. All right. The next is the done for you demo video, which is again an extremely high quality demo video that you are going to have. It is similar to what we use in our business. And again, this is going to be different for each brand. Okay. Finally, we have done for you banners. Okay, you can use these for Facebook ads, you can use these for LinkedIn marketing, Pinterest marketing, or any kind of marketing. Okay, with that being said, let's talk about what are explainer videos. And before we do that, I want to share something with you guys. Okay, I want to share a basic framework that is the backbone of any online business model. Okay, I'll repeat, I am going to share a basic framework that is the backbone of any online business model that you see. And I can guarantee that for each and every single online business model, you are going to see that the three elements fit in perfectly together. Okay. So element number one is having a great and unique offer. Okay. That is element number one. Element number two is having a landing page or a website to showcase that offer. And element number three is getting traffic to that offer. Okay. So once you have a great offer, which you have shown to people on a website, and then you can drive traffic and make sales. So I'll repeat, it's number one, offer, number two, a landing page or a website, and number three, traffic. Okay. It can be done in any business model. You can see it in affiliate marketing, you can see it in email marketing, you can see it in e-commerce and Shopify, you can see this in SEO, you can see this in any business model. Okay. So when it comes to the arbitrage system that we use, or when it comes to the outsourcing system that we use, we are already providing you with a great landing page or a website. Okay. So with that being said, the second component or the second element is taken care of. But the other two things, which is number one, the offer, and number three, the traffic, we are going to talk about these in the upcoming live training sessions. Okay, so today we are going to talk about the offer. In this case, the offer is a service. All right. So you are going to offer a service to entrepreneurs, business owners, freelancers, professionals, online entrepreneurs, and so on. And this service is going to be animated explainer video. Okay. So this service is going to be an animated explainer video. All right. So once you know what service you are selling, the last component is traffic. All right. So today we are going to talk about this offer, and from the next modules onwards, we will be talking about the traffic component. Okay. So what are animated explainer videos? So there are different types of animated explainer videos, but you can easily identify that animated explainer video simply it is self-explanatory, to be honest, and it simply means that these are videos that are animated in nature and are used to explain something. Okay, it can be your message, it can be your idea, it can be a pitch for which you are using these animated videos. There are different types of animated explainer videos. Okay, so the three types are: number one, do it yourself animation; number two, do it yourself whiteboard; and number three, custom animated videos. Okay, I'll repeat. There are three types of animated videos. Number one is the do it yourself animation. Number two is do it yourself whiteboard. And number three are custom animated videos. Okay. And we are going to show you live examples of all of these services. Okay. So the first question that should pop in your mind is, why do people need animated videos? Okay. So guys, I want to ask this question to you, and I would love to see your responses coming in. Why do you think that people need animated explainer videos? Okay, let me know in the chat box, guys, that why do people need animated explainer videos? Okay, let's see. Let's see which one of you gives the best answer. We have Bill, Jason, Pat, Terry, all of you guys in here, and we have also Onem as well. Onem, Christina, great, great, great. So let's see. Pat is saying to receive additional information. Amazing, amazing. Yeah, Pat, that's absolutely correct. Okay. To receive additional information, Bill is saying easier to hold people's attention. Awesome. Awesome. You guys are pretty smart. You guys are pretty smart. Jason is saying it gives the business owner a hands-free way to give extra information. Amazing, amazing. Like I said, you guys are pretty smart. So you guys are all correct, okay? And the biggest reason is, like you guys said, it is easier to hold people's attention, number one, and it is easier to explain your idea, your message, and share information with others, okay? That is why businesses and people prefer videos. And if you guys see on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, like YouTube is of course a video marketplace, like video place, but on Facebook and Instagram as well, videos have increased drastically. Okay, everyone is sharing videos because people love watching videos. Okay, and now with the smartphones coming in, everyone can access videos at any given point of time. Plus, when you use a video, you are not only using an audio-visual connection, but you are also representing everything in a form of a story or in a form of a plot that you have laid out. Okay. If you simply read text or if you simply see pictures, then again, you are using only one of your senses, right? It can be like if you are seeing a picture, it is your visual sense, right? But when it's a video, it's your visual as well as your auditory senses, which makes the receiving of information easier, and you can retain to this information for a much longer period of time. Okay, that is why people use animated videos or explainer videos to explain their product. Okay, apart from these, here are some more reasons. Number one, these animated explainer videos increase conversion rates because, like you guys said, that it is easier for us to explain our message to people, as well as it is easier to share the message, share information. That is why when people can understand easily, they can take action. And when they take action, it increases your conversion rates. Okay. The next important reason is that it clarifies the objective of your product. For example, let's say that you are in the business of generating real estate leads, right? So if you are generating real estate leads, you can create a video on why it is important to have a predictable pipeline of leads. Okay. You can create a video around this and it clarifies the objective. You can then explain that if you have predictable leads coming in, then you can get more clients, plus it becomes an easier business to manage. Okay, the business becomes easier to manage. So it clarifies the objective, which can be to increase the brand awareness, to increase engagement, to drive leads, to get traffic, to make sales. So it clarifies the objective of your product. All right. Number three, videos rank better in Google search. Okay, videos rank better in Google search, and you can see this for a lot of keywords. All right, so that is why people love using videos. Apart from that, videos also help your audience retain information. Okay, and not only this, when I was saying that videos rank better in Google search, Google also favors websites which have videos over the ones which do not have any video. Okay, so that is why people have a couple of videos, at least a couple of videos on their websites. Plus, videos are easily shareable. Okay, so anyone can share videos at any given point of time. And uh, like, videos are easily shareable, plus they are also easily accessible, like I said earlier. So that is why having a video in place makes the entire business run more smoothly and more effectively. Okay, so that is why people love using animated explainer videos or any kind of explainer videos on their websites. For example, if you go to a software website, for example, you go to, any website like Photoshop or any other website, they several of them have a video that explains the entire product, that gives you a walkthrough, that gives you a demonstration of the product. Okay, that is why they have these videos, because it becomes easier for a lead or a prospect to take an informed decision whether this product is going to benefit them or not. Okay, so that is the reason. All right. Apart from this, there are ingredients for this business. Okay. So there are some amazing ingredients for this business. Number one, like I mentioned before, you need to have a website. All right. You need to have a website in place, which we are building for you. Second is to have diversified online presence, which means that you need to be on as many online platforms as possible and then see which ones are performing great for you and then scale them up. Number three, you need to have a marketing system in place, which means that every single week and every single month you are having a consistent number of leads coming in, which means your lead generation is consistent as well as predictable, which qualifies it to be scalable. Okay, because you cannot scale something which is not consistent and predictable. Number four is your portfolio, which we are going to share with you. You'll have your portfolio videos sometime in the middle of next week. Number five is the knowledge of marketing and sales, which we are going to impart through these live training sessions. All right. So these are the key ingredients for your animated explainer video business or your entire outsourcing business. Okay. And yes, work. All right. Work. So, guys, this is not a get rich quick scheme. This is a proper business. So, you need to work. And the beauty of this business is that you can outsource everything. Okay, you can outsource everything. So once you start making some money, you can even outsource the work that you are currently doing, like we have done and countless other previous students of ours have done. Okay, so the work needs to be done in the beginning, so you can get in the trenches and learn everything by yourself, and then in the future you can teach other people how to do that work. Okay, and you can outsource your work as well and make profits as a middleman, or via arbitrage. All right, so the first thing that we need to do is do competitor analysis. Okay, how many of you guys know who are your current competitors? How many of you guys know who are your current competitors in this business? Let me know in the chat box if you know who your competitors are. So I know that if you guys are on the right track or not. If you guys do not know your competitors, then that's fine as well. I'm just going to show you how to find out your competitors. All right. Let me know in the chat box. And be honest, guys, if you know it, then that's cool. If not, then that's cool as well because we are going to help you out here. Okay. All right. All right. A few of you know how to find competitors, a few of you do not. So do not worry. Okay. The competitor analysis is one of the most important things that you need to do for this business. All right. So when I talked about three types of videos, I talked about do it yourself animation, do it yourself whiteboard, and custom. Okay. So you can consider the DIY videos in one category and the custom videos in another category. All right. Now, before I show you the examples, I want you to know what tools are used to create these videos. Okay. The do-it-yourself videos are basically the videos that you create yourself. Okay. And these are sold at a low price. And I'll tell you why. So you need softwares like Powtoon, GoAnimate, Animaker, or VideoScribe to create these videos. And for custom videos, you need either After Effects or Flash. Okay. When you use a DIY video, okay, when you are using a DIY video, you are basically using pre-made templates or ready-made templates. Okay. So that is why the cost of or the price point of the service is extremely low and it sells for anywhere from $20 to $150 per minute. Okay. That is why the cost is low because there are predefined or ready-made templates or pre-made templates that you simply have to drag and drop and use some free background music that is provided, and that is it. You have a video. But in terms of a custom video, everything is done from the scratch. Of course, people do model other animations or like other graphics, but most of the stuff is created from scratch, from hand, and the people who buy these videos also have the rights over them. So you are pretty sure to not to take any character from any previous video of yours. So usually the people who sell custom videos do custom work over and over again, and that is why these videos are sold for usually $300 and upwards. Normally we sell it for $1,000, and the average selling price point in the industry is $650. Okay, so this is the main difference between the do it yourself or DIY videos as well as the custom videos. Now, the next thing is that when I said that in DIY videos, you are using ready-made templates or already existing templates, which also means that the quality is going to be a bit low because you cannot do a lot of customization. You cannot do a lot of editing over there. But in terms of a custom video, you can do a lot of character enhancements as well as modifications as well as editing. All right. That is why the video quality is extremely different. In terms of a DIY video, the quality is low. In terms of a custom video, the quality is high. And I'll show you how you can judge the quality. Okay. So basically, the process that is used is uh, number one. So when you get a client, you first share a questionnaire with him. All right. You share a questionnaire with him, which is basically a series of questions where you ask the client about what kind of video they want, if they have any references, what is the key message that they want to explain, what is the goal that they want to have, that they want to achieve. Okay. Once you know the entire understanding, once you know the entire uh, you know requisite information that you need to have, you can then get a script made. Okay, and once the script is done, you need to have a voiceover, and finally you create an animated videos which you will outsource in this case. All right, I'll repeat, and guys, do not miss or do not try to reinvent the wheel here. Okay, so the steps are laid in the order which you need to follow. So it cannot be step number one, step number four, step number two, and step number three. It needs to be one, two, three, and four. All right. So step number one is to understand what your client wants. Okay. Step number two is to draft a script, which you will again outsource for $5 to $10. And once you have a script in place, then you need to have a voiceover done by a professional voiceover artist, which again costs $5 to $10. Okay. And step number four is to get a video made. All right. So this is the entire process. Let me know in the chat box if this process makes sense to you, because I really want to spend a minute on this process, because this is an extremely important part of the entire business model. And if the process is not clear, then I would love to explain it again, because I want to make sure that you guys know what the process is that you are going to follow once you start making sales. Okay. So give me a yes in the chat box if this process is clear to you. And if not, then that's cool as well. I just explain it again. Okay. So let me know. So, all right. All right. So Pat is saying, please elaborate. All right, Pat. So what I mean is that, for example, let's say that you go to McDonald's and you order, or even if you go to Domino's and or let's say Papa John's and you order a pizza. So whenever the person who is going to take your order comes and asks, what do you want to have? You tell him that, okay, I want, let's say, a chicken pizza. Okay. Or like any pizza that you want to have, or a farmhouse or a veggie pizza. Then you tell him which toppings he should put in and which toppings he should not. Then you tell him what kind of base do you like? Do you want it thin crust? Do you want it with extra cheese? Do you want it without cheese? And then you also tell him what kind of ketchup he needs to use, what kind of seasonings he needs to add, what kind of things he should take care of. Once the person understands the entire thing, he simply jots down everything to make sure that he does not miss on any of your instructions. And then he goes and he shares this with the chef in the kitchen, and the chef prepares your food. Okay. So that is how everything is done in this business as well. You understand the client's requirement first. That is why you share a questionnaire with him. Then you get a script written by a professional script writer who basically creates a summary of the entire client requirements that the client has shared. It is of usually 150 to 180 words, a script, okay? And then you get a professional voiceover done, because you cannot create a video until you do not have a voiceover, and you cannot have a voiceover until you do not have a script. All right, because the voiceover artist needs a script to follow. He needs to know what does he need to speak before he can actually create that voiceover. And once you have the voiceover, you can get the video done. All right. So yeah, Bill is saying very logical, and we can outsource all of it. Yes, Bill, you can, and you are going to outsource all of this. Okay. And we are going to share the references of the people that we use as well. Okay, so this is the entire process. You outsource everything. You outsource script, you outsource the voiceover, you outsource the animation, and you make the money in between. Okay, so this is the entire process, guys. Now it comes about on pricing your videos. Okay, like I mentioned earlier, the DIY videos are usually priced pretty low, from $20 to $200, right? That is your whiteboard and DIY. The custom videos are usually sold from $200 or $300 and upwards, and the average selling price point is $650. We sell it for $1,000, and a lot of our friends, clients, and students and partners sell it for $800 and $1,000. And the premium custom videos are upwards of $500. Okay, there are companies who sell these videos for even $10,000. All right. But we recommend that you start from 500 to $800. So this is the pricing that we use. Okay, I hope the pricing is clear to you guys. Now, we also talked about the competitor analysis. So, yeah, competitor analysis, right? So, what you guys need to do, this is your homework as well, and this is my homework as well. And I love my homework because it always helps me learning more about the work I'm doing and also gives me insights and immediate ideas that I can implement. Okay, so the homework is that you go to Google, and if you are in UK, you can go to google.co.uk. If you are in Australia, then AU, New Zealand, then NZ. But basically, go to the Google of your country. Okay, in this example, I'm going to google.com, and you type in animated explainer videos. Okay, so simply type in this. This is one keyword. The other one is explainer videos. Okay, and the third one is, you can say, animated videos. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to find the top 10 companies and the people who are advertising. So usually the people who are advertising are the ones who are also making money. Okay, that is why they are advertising. In this case, I'm still seeing a lot of Indian search results, but you can, like, find a lot of these companies. Like, there are 5 ads that are being displayed in here. Similarly, there are again no ads for this. Great. But there are these ads. Okay, then there are the softwares that people use to create videos and ads. You can see 3 ads in here. And then again, these are the 2 ads. All right. Demoduck is a great company. Okay, and then we have Yum Yum Videos and Explainify. These are the top companies. All right. And as competitor analysis, your role and your task is to go to these websites, research the websites, find the top 10 websites in your country, in your area. You can even go local. Okay, so if you are living in, let's say, Paris, you can search for animated, like I'll show you an example, videos in Paris. Okay, so you can find companies that are doing this in Paris. You can simply change this into, let's say, Sydney. Okay, you find companies that are doing this in Sydney. You want to go for New York, go for New York. Okay, and once you find these companies, you can check out their portfolio, you can check out their website, you can simply see the kind of pricing that they have and the clients that they have. Okay, so this is a big company. It has created videos for Panasonic, Dropbox, Facebook, Change.org, Canon, Discovery Education. Okay, and what you need to basically do is get a touch and feel of what they are doing. And also, for example, they have this opt-in field, so just sign into their newsletters. Okay, so you guys can see what kind of emails that they are sending. In some cases, for example, let me see. If I go to contact, you can, simply say, it says, just want to say hi. They have their support email addresses as well. Right, so I do not want to say hi right now. My bad for this. Okay, so what you can do is you can, oh my God, okay, so you can, I'm sorry about that, guys. So you can simply fill out this form, okay, and once you fill out the form, you click on submit, okay. The reason why you do is you want to see what process these guys are using, how they communicate with you, what is the lingo that they are using. Are they asking you to come on a call? What kind of questions they are asking? How do they answer your questions? What kind of resources they share with you? All right. So if you see they have a number on this website has a number here, right? You can call them as well. When you click on get pricing, they ask you a form, okay? So you can see, you can contact them as well. You can fill out this form, okay? Some of them, they ask you to schedule a call. All right, let's chat. So they even have an option of chat. And again, oh, it's the same thing. Great. So yeah, okay. Similarly, when I come to Explainify, I click on Contact Us. I can fill out this form. Okay. You'll hear from Drew, our video success manager, within 24 hours. And you can see again, contact us. They also have a blog and 5 day storytelling course. Okay, so you can see their blog, you can see what kind of stuff they are doing, and it gives you a basic idea about what this entire business model is. Okay, you can read the blog post. So this is why this is your homework. Okay, so does this make sense to you guys? What you need to do? Are you guys clear on your homework? All right, let me know in the chat box if you guys have understood what you need to do. And guys, I'll be honest, this is hardly going to take 45 to 60 minutes. Okay, you can even like go ahead and simply spend more time. That's totally up to you. But if you go for the first 10 results, it will not take more than 5 minutes per website, which means almost 50 minutes. Okay, and I usually do it every single week, all right? Because new and new websites are launching their ads, new and new websites are coming up, new businesses are flourishing out, right? So this is your homework, okay? Once you have done this, what I recommend you guys to do is to create a spreadsheet, okay? Create a spreadsheet of all the businesses for which you have researched, all right? And once you have a spreadsheet in place, what you need to do is you need to put in the website URL and the comments, like what is the one thing that you liked about this website? Okay, so you can put in that, and then you can also add what things do you think that this business can do better, because the more you take a deep dive in, the more you will identify what are the things that other companies are doing correctly and what are the things that these companies are not doing right. Okay, so that is what you need to do. Now, the websites that I showed you, these are all selling custom videos. Okay, all of these websites are selling custom videos. And yeah, Bill, it will take some time to research. Of course, it will take like 45 minutes to 60 minutes, not more than that. So if you want, you can also search about the DIY videos. For example, let me come in here and search whiteboard videos. Okay, these are whiteboard videos. So you can even check out one or two from YouTube. Okay, so let's
Meet
see.
Joe. Joe is a
So this is a whiteboard video. Okay, and you can see. So basically, this hand will always be there, and they have their own. I think it's a thumbnail. Yeah. So this is a kind of video, right? Mostly whiteboard videos are black and white, and they look like this. This is another
You're
example.
excited to tell your audience.
Okay. So these are how whiteboard videos look like. Versus if you simply let me pause this. Let me see. Okay. All right. Okay, so if you go on and if you see these videos, the custom ones, you're going to see the difference. Okay, so this is how they are different. So this is the video that they created for IBM. Let me play this one. Okay, and you'll see the difference in the quality. All right. So this is how the custom videos look like. Okay. So does this make sense to you guys? Are you guys getting excited about the kind of stuff that you are going to do? Because I can tell you guys that this is pretty awesome. All right. Because each and every business needs a video, right? And the more businesses that you can find that do not have a video, the better it is going to be. Right. So once you understand that custom videos like the ones I showed you are usually sold for $500 and upwards, you simply need to have just 5 to 6 clients to hit 2,500 to $3,000 a month. And I understand that's revenue, but even if you have, let's say, 10 clients at $500, it's a $5,000 per month business. Okay. And with 50% margin, over 50% margin, actually, you guys can easily make $2,500. Or even I say, let's take out the tax, you still make 1,500 to $2,000. And the best thing is that you do not need hundreds and thousands of visitors to your website. You only need a few targeted people who are actually looking for this, right? So you want few targeted leads who want this service desperately. The people or the businesses who need this service are going to buy instantly from you, and we are going to cover that in the up and coming live training sessions. But what I want you guys to understand is that when it comes to a B2B market, which means a business to business market, the price point of the services are usually higher depending on what kind of service you are offering. For example, for this animated video, the price point is much higher, right? Plus, you are dealing with businesses which are extremely professional, and they know the value and the worth of what they are going to get. So it's not about you creating, let's say, $10 videos and selling, or $50 videos and selling it to 20 people to make $1,000. Instead, you are creating $500 videos and selling it to just two businesses, which also keeps you having, like, which also helps you have a great peace of mind because you are only talking to a few people. And on an average, from our experience and that of our clients and partners, what we have seen is that you can easily close 15 to, 10 to 15% of the sales, which means that out of every 10 to 12 people that reach out to you, one usually purchases. Okay. And this number increases. For example, for us and a lot of our friends and students, this number is around 20% because we have improved our skills. We have improved our conversational skills related to these services. We have improved our negotiation tactics. Plus, we have also improved our messaging. So once you start doing the numbers, then you are, of course, going to see the magic happen. Right. And this is also something that equates or equals to the law of averages, which means the more people you reach out to, or the more people that reach out to you, the more sales you are going to make. And I am going to be truthfully honest here, guys. I'm not saying that you are going to make 5 out of 5 sales in your first 5 attempts. No, that will not happen. Maybe you will not even get a single sale in your first 10 clients or first 10 leads, but what I can assure you is that once you start talking to people, and this is all conversational, it's not hard selling or going on the phone and selling. We do not do that. We close all the sales via simple chat, okay, simple email or messenger chat, or like LinkedIn chat, and we'll show you how to do that as well. But everything is done over chat. We do not get on calls until and unless we are selling videos over $3,000. Then sometimes it is justified to get on a call to understand what the other person wants before he makes the payment, right? So once you start talking to people, you will understand that this business is pretty easy because number one, you are talking to targeted leads, the people who actually need your service. So instead of pull marketing, where you are pulling people to your website, this is more of a push marketing, where people are being pushed to your website via the various marketing channels that you have. Okay, that is what makes this entire business extremely easy as well as lucrative. And that is why a lot of agencies for a lot of different B2B services have been coming up since the last couple of years. And this service is not very old. In fact, I think it has been only 12 years or 13 years since animated explainer videos came in the marketplace. Okay, that's what my research tells me. I can be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that it has been only 12 to 13 years. I'm not talking about your video sales letters, I'm talking about the custom videos. Okay, so this is the entire business model that you have. And yeah, that is all that I have to share with you guys today. And now let's do some Q&A. Okay, you guys have questions, put them in the chat box. Let me know if you guys want to speak. I can turn on the audio for you. But please, guys, share your thoughts, share your feedback, share your opinions, shoot away your questions, anything that you want, anything that's in your head, just spit it out. Just put it in the chat box. Or if you want to speak, just speak out, okay? Because you will not get the most out of this live training event until you do not ask the questions or until you do not share what you understood. Okay, so I look forward to seeing questions from you guys. Terry is saying, do you suggest that we start making these videos ourselves? That's an excellent question, Terry. I really appreciate you asking that. And others have felt exactly same way. In fact, I'll tell you a little story about how we got started into this business. So back in 2015, me and my partner Nishkash, we are college best friends. Okay, so we have been knowing each other since last like 6.5 or 7 years now. And we basically like a big, launch guy came to us. He said that, can you guys create a video for me? Like a software walkthrough video, software demonstration video. And we were like, yeah, okay, because we had just started out in internet marketing. We had hardly made like, 200, $300, not more than that, in 3 years. This was 3 years, and the money that we had made was in the last couple of months that we had spent. Okay, so this guy said that I'll give you $200 for two videos, and we were like pretty excited. We were like 21, around 21 or 22 at that time. So we started creating these videos, and after like Nishka started creating the videos, and then he introduced me to this business model. And after creating the videos for a while, we understood that we can only create, at max 5 videos a week. If we are creating custom videos, if we are creating the DIY videos, we can create 10 videos. And what we understood was that we cannot scale our business until and unless we are going to create the videos ourselves. That is why we started outsourcing, because now we could reach out to 10 people who could create 4 videos each a month, and we would have 40 videos to sell. Okay, so that is why we started reaching out to more and more people, because we understood that it is cloning, right? So I would not recommend you to create these videos yourselves. I would ask you to, simply outsource this, because that would be the best thing here. Instead of developing the video creating skill as your number one skill, you should develop the outsourcing skill as your number one skill, because you can implement the skill in any business model. I know of a lot of people who also sell other B2B services related to animated videos. Okay, they sell website development, they sell software walkthrough videos, they sell a lot of other stuff like funnel development, pages development, and all sort of stuff, social media and marketing and everything. And the reason they do is because once they have learned the skill of outsourcing, and they get pretty confident in talking to people, they know that they can replicate these two skills in any service. industry. Okay, so I strongly recommend that you develop only these two skills. Number one, the art of outsourcing, and number two, talking to people via email and chat. Like you're developing those conversational skills. Bill is saying this is a B2B business more so than individuals. Yeah, well, because mostly businesses need these videos. Sometimes you'll find that freelancers need these videos as well, but that's like 5%. 95% businesses comes in. Pat is saying, does the DFY package cover any of the startup costs? Yeah, Pat. So we cover your domain cost, we cover your hosting cost, we cover your logo, the banners, the website development cost, and your hosting is lifetime with us. So you never have to pay for your hosting again. Okay. So these are the costs that we cover. Okay. Uh, Pat, the startup cost is zero. Only cost that would come in would be ads if you start running paid traffic, which we would be talking in week number 3 or 4, I guess. That would be the only cost. Apart from that, zero cost. Okay, so Jason is saying, yeah, Jason is saying how much time does this usually take? So Jason, to be honest, the entire business or the entire work does not take more than an hour a day. Okay. And yeah, it is important to get back to the people immediately, but everyone understands that you cannot be at your laptop or your mobile phone all the time. So a usual response time of 3 to 4 hours is what we see is considered to be good. Okay, so if you can maintain that, then that's great. So Jason, you simply chat through email or Facebook Messenger or through LinkedIn messages. The platform you are using, you simply use that, or that's what we use mostly. Sometimes it's Telegram as well. Terry is saying this makes total sense. Great. Ha. Thank you, Terry. So Jason is saying, should we have a dedicated email with our company name? Yeah, we recommend you do that, Jason. So you can create a Gmail account like your company at gmail.com or hi or hello at yourcompany.com. Okay. So yeah, Jason, I said an hour a day, but that's mostly like, once you start getting in the leads. Okay. Initially, for the first 1 week, it's mostly you spending an hour a day to create the profiles. Okay. And once you have created the profiles, you start talking to the people, which takes like 15 minutes or 20 minutes. Like what we do is once we have breakfast in the morning, we see what messages or chats we have. If we need to make any responses, we make the responses, we reply back to people. It takes 15 to 20 minutes. Then we do other work. And after lunch, we again see if we have any incoming mails or any messages that needs to be replied to. Again, we do the replies, we talk to people, and then we do other work. Once we like it's about to like the time for dinner, before dinner we see again if we have any unread emails or any unread messages. We reply to those messages, have dinner, do other work or sleep, and that is it. Okay, that's the routine that we follow. Okay, yeah, profiles and then replies. Yeah, that's great, Jason. Awesome, awesome. So all I'm saying, no more questions. This is great. I love it already. Awesome. Christina is saying, I'm excited and I cannot wait to get started and make my first $100. Awesome, awesome. That's awesome, Onem and Christina. And guys, if you not have any more questions, then that's cool too. We can end this live training right now. If you have any questions, then please let me know in the chat box. And if not, then that's cool too. I'll just share the replay of this recording. Plus, I'll also remind you most probably on Monday or Tuesday. So if you guys are doing your homework or not. Okay. Uh, Bill is saying you are doing all this work for us. Is the annual or monthly fee? Bill, yeah, we are doing all the setup work for you. Okay. The talking that has to be done by you. Okay, so we are providing you with every single thing. There is no other fee apart from the $397 that you have paid us. The only thing you need to do is you start talking to people afterwards. Okay, that is the only stuff that you need to do. Jason is saying win replay. Jason, the replay would be shared with you within like 60 to 90 minutes. Once GoToWebinar shares it with us. Okay. Pat is saying looking forward to this. Awesome. Jason is saying this is a deal. Awesome, awesome guys. Onem is saying thank you. That would be all. Christina is saying yeah, that will be great. This is awesome. Awesome, guys. So, guys, thank you so much for coming out today, hanging out with me. I really appreciate you guys taking out the time and being here live. So I'll share the replay with you once it's ready, which should be 60 to 90 minutes. And once it is done, you guys can start on your homework. Okay. And Pat is saying if we have additional questions, can we email them to you? Absolutely, Pat. You can email to me. Okay. So this is the email ID. Let me put it in the chat box. You can simply shoot us an email on this. Okay. And I appreciate you too as well, Jason. So thank you for the time, guys, and I would love to see you in the next live training event. Okay. This is Srijan Bhardwaj, and on behalf of my partners Nishkash Sharma and Tom E, I am signing off today. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.